Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. We just got what we needed to get here. Where are you? There you are. We're gonna just dig our way out now that we got what we came for. We're a little bit way too early to get that. Gonna go take my little heals up here. This is all necessary. Gonna need it. Here we go. There we go. And then we gotta go actually grab the Lapras. And that's how that works in this world. You got too many Pokemon on you, you gotta get rid of it. So we're actually gonna get rid of the Nidoking. As useful as he is, he's not gonna be as useful for the next gym. Weirdly enough, Lapras technically isn't either, but it's gonna be fine. We at least want to keep Lapras around, because Lapras will serve its purpose. She is a water-ice type, and gives her some advantages. I'm just going to step into the Pokemon Center and make sure that that's where I'm going to be ending teleporting out of. That was highly important. And now we're going to go down, and we're actually just going to go start facing off the people inside the gym here. You don't have to do the crazy stunt I did of actually run to go grab Lapras. You can come here, get some experience points and level up and whatnot. Or you can do what I did where you had to eventually just go ahead, buy revives and hyper potions so that you can actually get through the fight. So I am going to change up my little... Everybody is all different around here. Give me a second. We gotta get this in the right order. Now, first off, that needs to be there. This needs to be here. And then that should be much better. There we go. So we want Lapras to gain some experience points. And she's actually got pretty decent stats. However, she knows Water Gun and Growl. Just slightly unfortunate. And I think I deposited all of the TMs. So I'll look into which ones I need later. I just deposited all of them to make room for space in my item bag, because let me tell you, you will quickly run out in Gen 1. You can only hold 20 items. If you're not doing anything with them, you will easily run out. So Water Gun is not very effective. I just wanted to see how not effective it was. As it turns out, it's pretty low, which is unfortunate because they're all grass types here. Bellsprout's technically not the worst one to deal with, but he is a nuisance. Oh, there's Raticate's level. Nice. Alright. Don't need to learn Focus Energy. Certainly don't want it. Yes. Alright. Now, Weeping Bell. So basically, we're just going to keep sending, especially since this is a grass gym, we're just going to keep sending Lapras out just to get her shared experience points, and then retreat back to other Pokemon. Lapras will probably not be at the same level by the time we get to Erica anyway, so we're gonna be okay with that. It's something we just deal with. Unfortunately, this paralysis combo with the Wrap is not doing me any wonders. So we just kinda... Wrap is extremely strong in Gen 1. Thankfully they fixed that by the time Gen 2 hit the ground with Pokemon Gold and Silver, because boy oh boy, do you just kinda have to sit here, take the torture. And hopefully they don't just use Wrap again, or they miss. That's another possibility. So I'm just gonna go ahead straight up retreat. We tried to give it our best there. Poison Powder, much better. I would rather honestly have Poison Powder than Paralysis just because of the Wrap. Like, it seriously messes me up. Especially like if you combo like Sleep with Wrap, that's even worse. Because you still have to go through turns of Sleep after the Wrap's been done. It doesn't just start stacking, like, you don't get a chance to wake up while being wrapped, if I remember that correctly. Gen 1 was hard. Like, you had to be a real gamer to play Pokemon Red and Blue version. I'd even say Yellow version as well. Alright. So, we got people who actually leveled up, which is kind of surprising. I'm gonna take the heals, because I need it. There you go. Perfect order. Raticate is actually a little bit lower than Kadabra. I'm impressed. Alright. So I'll go heal up. We'll come back very shortly. Here we go. On to fight number... There we go. Number 2. Which apparently didn't see me as I walked on by. She needs her contacts. She doesn't put them on here because she's allergic to the flowers. I've just figured out her entire backstory. So Oddish is a pain. Because Oddish typically knows Absorb and then practically knows it's Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and whatever the Paralysis Powder is. So, like I said, we would rather see the Poison Powder. Really would. Just... because if I'm poisoned, it means they can't do anything else to me. Like, they can't paralyze me, they can't burn me, whatever. I could still get confused, so that's still a thing, but typically not a problem here in this gym. Alright, Lapras. We just need Lapras to really just know another move, and I might go search around for the TMs next time round. To be fair, Lapras is definitely not in a good spot for trying to take battles by herself. Yes, yes, yes. So we just sit here, wait for Rap to be all done. Whew, a little tired. A little sleepy. I did get some serious walking this morning. It was perfectly cool outside. And by perfectly cool, I think it was 62 degrees when I was out there. With a tiny bit of wind. That's pretty good. I even wore pants instead of my usual shorts. Like, that's... you know, it's serious business. And we're at the time of year where, sure, it'll reach like high 80s, even 90s. But typically it doesn't really kick into high gear until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so... the mornings are usually pretty doable, which is good for me doing all my Pokemon Go hunting. Gotta do all that. There we go. Another victory! Did Furo not level up at all? Was I just not paying attention? No, Furo did not level up. Well, that's impressive. Guess we just keep you going, buddy. They're so easy to raise! Which is ironic because, like, I think Vileplume and Bellsprout both need a Leaf Stone. Both of the Oddish and Bellsprout families need a Leaf Stone. Oh, not the Sleep Powder. Alright. This is one of the reasons why we got the Poké-Flute, however. Wakes up all sleeping Pokemon, whether it be on the field for the Snorlaxes, or whether it be just in here. How dare you just go ahead and do it again? Because, I think I've mentioned it before, but the enemy AI doesn't keep track of the PowerPoint moves. So they can just do a move infinitely. Would rather just take that. I don't know why I was trying to take a fight, if I'm being honest. However, making sure Lapras wasn't asleep was a good idea. That was just my first mistake, was trying to get Lapras in the fighting condition. Because I'm so used to just trying to fight it out anyway. Little Furo's gonna have to retreat back, that's unfortunate. Like, the poison with the Rap combo's not a good thing for me. Poison Powder, again, would rather take that. We're gonna go with Swift. I believe grass Pokemon are resistant to electric attacks. Not to mention Swift isn't gonna miss, unless if it's the famous Gen 1 calculation. Like, it'll just... excuse me, it'll just keep on going. Alright, one more Swift will do the trick, but of course, I'm gonna use Rap. And Rap actually hurts quite a bit. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and be a coward. Bring out the Raticate. Oh, buddy. Alright. Play the Flute of Justice. Like, imagine trying to do this fight without getting the Poke Flutes. We've already used it so many times. Just no. Don't want that. Alright, 16. Alright, learn Sing. That at least gives her some more fighting power. Not a whole lot. Get the Bellsprout out. I can't, unfortunately, switch into the Fearow, because Fearow should be dead by that time. So we'll switch to Pikachu instead, see if he can take a hit. And that's gonna be his contribution to the fight. Switch into Eradicate mode. Oh, and so when you, in Gen 1, when you switch out Pokemon, it can reset the enemy AI to where they'll recalculate as to what move they're going to try to do on the Pokemon you switch out. It's a very interesting thing. So that's why you can, if I switch out during Wrap, they'll typically do another move or just do Wrap again. But, gonna go heal up another time. See you shortly. Alrighty, now we're gonna go on the right side of the gym. It's kind of interesting because there's, I believe it's 6 trainers. No, wait. No, I might be right, it might be 7. Might be 7 trainers total. Versus our last gym, which was Lieutenant Surge's, which only had 3 trainers plus the guy himself. Oh, okay. That's actually slightly important. Hang on 1 second. Here we go here. Just gotta make sure. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. So it's something I can't take care of later, but glad I saw that happen. That was an important notification for me. But not one in which I need to promptly take care of. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes important things try to show up in the middle of my recordings. The interesting thing is I had that happen like, I don't know, like a minute earlier? Maybe 2 minutes at this point. Like, could have easily just, you know, cut it out because that would have been on me going healing back and whatnot. I'm just gonna go with Peck, because I am missing like crazy. And by missing like crazy, it was definitely at least once. So now we're Poisoned and Leech Seed. I do love Leech Seed as an attack. Hate it when they're using it. Alright, there we go. Fearow finally got some experience points to level up. I'm in shock! I didn't even use my electric Pokemon. Please. Alright. Just boop. And then go back over here. I should have switched while I was here since I have to activate that. I've been playing Fire Red, so I'm used to sort of the more modern version of like being able to press A on trees to cut down rather than going through my Pokemon inventory. It's the tiny details that make it a good reboot. Alright, there's the Stun Spore. We're used to seeing that. I'm gonna do a Thunderbolt just to make sure I'm not crazy. Make sure that... Yes, alright. But that's okay by me, because we got that paralysis, which means we're back on the speedy lane. Yes! No! How dare you paralyze me? So Absorb is especially annoying here. Because that's how Oddishes are going to just stay in the game. So I'm pretty happy with that paralysis going down. We'll take the win there. Alright, a Gloom, which means we need to bring out Lapras again. This is good because that should be worth a couple hundred experience points. And I will never say no to that. Alright, yep, using the Absorb, it's alright. You're at full health. I am going to use Thunder Wave this time around to slow you down. Hopefully get ourselves back in the game here. Plus, I could always hope that you become paralyzed with fear. Of course, it didn't work that time, but Alright. Come on, you can take one more so long as it's not a critical absorb. Alright. It's gonna play it a little bit too risky, so we'll switch for the Eradicate. We'll switch it out. It's fine. I can deal with that. Just good old Hyper Fang. Okay. So. Well, at least she missed with her paralysis. So we just restart the round. Lapras is level 17! Yep, alright. Easy peasy. But we gotta go heal up one more time. Oh no! So you can see all the way across. But she couldn't right down there? Girl south of us? It's just, ugh. Yeah, cool trainer. More like a noob trainer. Alright. Alright, well, Pikachu's not getting experience points then. To be fair, Eradicate will technically be better against this. Boy, you have just been just avoiding these powders. Minus that one. Minus that one. Alright. Alright, Weeping Bell and a Gloom. You just... Cool trainer. Just, I can't even believe it. Alright. At least they're only 10 levels apart now. We're getting Lapras slowly and steadily up the food chain. Alright, just a nice Hyper Fang. Show him who's the boss here. I think I'm gonna have to do another Hyper Fang. I don't think a Quick Attack, now with like that much health and a little bit of health recovery. Oh, Eradicate, don't do this to me. Don't do this. You're a good boy. Alright. There's that. And now the famous Ivysaur. Great. I mean, they're all worth a good number of experience points. Don't get me wrong. However, Eradicate's looking a little bit injured with the poison, and there's a good chance she's just gonna do... Alright, well, just went for the Vine Whip instead. Good thing it was a critical hit, because I would have hated it had he survived a hit. Alright. Alright, there we go. Nice critical. Just doing my job here. Lapras is now level 18! Alright, now what I'm gonna do is leave, because now I have more reasons to heal. Well, I mean, there's one trainer left. I'm probably gonna have to heal anyway. And then I'll just do that. I was hoping, like, the idea was to just go and get Pikachu some experience points, but at this rate, just one Pokemon left, and it's an Execute, of course. Too bad it is a grass type. Sadly, you must go on the retreat. But we have a Kadabra. Now, I think Execute is actually Psychic and Grass? Could be wrong. Could be its evolved form of Psychic and Grass, and he's just Grass here. I'm gonna do a Psybeam. Can't remember. Yes, okay. So, that it must be Psychic. Do a Psychic, try a Confusion. They are practically the same attack stats. Don't want to be a fan of this barrage here. There we go. Alright. There's that. Beautiful. Now we can leave. This is what we wanted to do. Luckily, we still have the Charmeleon up and running, and Charmeleon will definitely be my last resort here. But I will be back for Erica shortly. See you then. And we're back. Alright. Mano-y-mano here. Let's go. So, the idea is that we're actually going to try to get some experience points for Lapras. It means we will take a good number of hits, but we have Charmeleon as our backup. We have Fearow as well, who will be good against all the grass types. So we're not entirely worried about that. We'll start off with the Pikachu. We'll just go for the paralysis right off the bat. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, just Thunder Wave, make sure we can get some hits in there. And just stick with the Swift here. Like, it's not a whole lot, but it's something. Alright. So the poison powder did get off, but not the worst case scenario there. Razor Leaf. Whew! Good thing it was a critical hit. I believe Razor Leaf does have a double chance to get a critical hit. Hard to remember exactly. I'm not upset about having Eradicate, though, out and about. Alright. Let's just start this game. Keep the Eradicate awake is the name of the game. Okay, a wrap is fine, actually. Because we can deal with that, because we should go first. I feel a sneeze coming up. It's all this grass. You know how it is. Fake allergies. Alright, might have passed by through the night. Alright. Little weeds with feet. This is where you meet your doom. I'm gonna switch out, of course, for Eradicate. Bind isn't so bad. We've seen Bind before. Basically works like Wrap, just as called Bind. I don't even know if there's an actual power difference between the two. Alright, this time for real, Hyper Fang. Alright, he will actually take another Hyper Fang hit. So it's 3 damage normal by the looks of it. Good news means he only deals 15 damage as a max with Bind, but good, he's got Constrict, which can lower my speed? At least in, like, you know, a lot of the modern gens it does. Lapras is 19, by the way. Eradicate's also level 28. What? Alright, the Vileplume. One of the more difficult fights to take. Vileplume's actually a pretty good grass Pokemon, not gonna lie. Luckily, I have all the rest of these Pokemon who really want just a showdown here. So, Kadabra is good because Kadabra's good against poison Pokemon, which a lot of the grass Pokemon are. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We shall stick with it. Might survive another round. Petal Dance is actually quite a scary move. It's pretty strong, all things considering. It'll hit multiple times, but it can leave you confused at the end of the round. It's very good as sort of a, like, you know, if you're on an opponent's final Pokemon, it's a nice move to use for that. Alright, I am, of course, remarkably strong. Have you seen my Pikachu? Alright. And we grabbed TM21, which should be Mega Drain. Which is actually not a bad move, all things considering. But I'm gonna walk my way out of this gym, because I can't run. Doesn't exist in this day and age. There we go. We're gonna heal up, and I will call it quits here. We'll do another errand next time. We hope it goes well. The Snorlax is not an easy thing to deal with, but I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.